Good morning, children. This is Mrs. Anju Malim from Springfield's Masap Tank, biology teacher for class 9th. We are in lesson number 6, sense organs, and we have so far covered eyes, ear, nose and tongue. Today we are going to deal with the last sense organ, and that is skin. Yes, children, skin is the largest organ of our body. Yes, it is present all over the body, right? So it is the largest organ of our body. Our skin is the sense organs for touch. It contains the cutaneous receptors for touch. It is a sense organ for touch. It contains cutaneous receptors for touch. The skin consists of two main layers, epidermis and dermis. I will show you. Can you see here? Epidermis is the upper part and dermis is the leftover part. Okay? So I will be telling you in detail about them. Now our skin is having the three layers. Our epidermis is having the three layers. Skin consisting of two main layers, epidermis and dermis. Epidermis in turn is made up of three layers. Outer stratum corneum containing the cells and the outer stratum corneum that contains or cornified that contains the dead cells, middle granular layer containing the living cells and the inner Malpighian layer containing the dividing cells. Dead is not written there, so you have to add epidermis contains three layers. Outer stratum corneum containing the dead cells. Dead is not written there. Middle granular layer containing the living cells and the inner Malpighian layer containing the dividing cells. Dermis lies below the epidermis. It is made up of elastic connective tissue. It contains sweat glands, sebaceous glands, hair follicles, blood vessels and fat globules. Now children, you must learn to draw this diagram. What can you observe here? Stratum corneum you can observe. That is consisting of the dead cells. You have pore, you have hair on the skin, oil glands are present, nerve endings are present, arteries and veins are present, fat cells are present, muscle is there, sweat glands can you see, hair follicle, yes, okay. So these are the important structures present inside the skin. Yes, I told you about the blood vessels, sweat glands and the fat cells also. Learn to draw this diagram, children. It is important from examination point of view. Now let us see the functions of the skin. What are the functions of skin? Now skin actually it helps in the regulation of body temperature, protection from dehydration and infection, respond to temperature, pressure and pain, excretion of water, salts and urea, which is a nitrogenous waste, in the synthesis of vitamin D, first defensive barrier of human response. Yes, these are the various functions of the skin. You know, our skin is protecting all internal parts of the body also. These are the main functions of the skin. Now I'll give you some more information about the skin. You know about the functions. It is the largest organ of all. It's a sense organ of touch. It regulates body temperature and eliminates the waste material through sweat. Now we will see some more information. The color of the skin is due to the presence of a pigment called melanin. The pigment gets stimulated when exposed to sunlight. The skin becomes dark to protect the other layers of the skin from harmful effects of sunlight. You know our skin is affected by the UV radiations. Yes, UV radiations, ultraviolet radiations are harmful to our skin. Skin is sensitive to touch, temperature and pressure. It contains separate receptors such as tactile receptor for touch, Pacinian corpuscles for pressure, nociceptors for temperature. These are the different receptors present in the skin. Now, how to take care of skin? That is also very important. Limit bath time. Hot water and long showers or baths remove the oil from your skin. Avoid strong soaps. Strong soaps and detergents can strip oil from your skin. Shave carefully to protect and lubricate your skin. Apply shaving cream, lotion or gel before shaving. Pat dry and use moisturizer if the skin is dry. Yes, children, this is another very important question. How to take care? You have to take bath regularly. You have to use soap. And if any redness, itching or discoloration or rashes appear on the skin, immediately consult the doctor. You know what is the doctor of the skin called? Dermatologist. Yes, dermatologist we have to consult. Now let us see some skin diseases. If the viral diseases can occur such as measles, chickenpox, bacterial diseases such as leprosy, leukoderma, the disease due to the deficiency of melanin. You see people having patches on their body, dark color, yes, or white color. Pellagra is the disease due to the deficiency of vitamins. Fungal diseases such as ringworm. So these are some diseases caused by the bacteria, virus or fungus or due to the deficiency of vitamins. So children, today in this session we have covered the internal structure of skin, the function of skin, taking care of skin and skin diseases. Homework is explain the internal structure of skin with the help of a neat label diagram. You have to draw the diagram and explain the structure of the skin. Write the main functions of our skin. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you very much.